Now on Rambling Geek, the return of Vector and his human counterpart, the Rambling Geek.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh, that'll do. That'll do for this view. It's all black. Hello, good evening. Hello, TB Gamer, good evening. Whew. I hope the audio's okay. I hope the music's okay. I keep getting muted. That needs to be louder, the Fritz shout out. Oh, okay. I can fix that. Should we fix that now? We'll go full belt. You ready?
And now on Rambling Geek, the return of Vector and his human counterpart, the Rambling Geek.
Is that any better, TB Gamer? So I had a last minute request. That's much better. Excellent. Thank you for the feedback. I had a last minute family thing to do. Wasn't sure how long it was going to take me. It would have to be on a Friday evening when I stream, but there you go. Which means I am not prepared as always. Yay. But never mind. We shall continue forward. Onwards and upwards. That was the phrase I was looking for. Onwards and upwards. Oh, dear me. Right, so, yeah, we've been... Preparedness is overrated, is what I always say. Yeah. Yeah, it'd just be nice to have just a bit of a chill before launching into the stream on a Friday, but it's fine. I enjoy doing it. It's fine. It's just a bit stressful. Or can be a bit stressful. It's okay. It's all good. I'm going to turn this down in my... I keep getting muted as well on Twitch lately. I've been using Pretzel ever since I started streaming. I used to pay for it. I stopped paying for it. I don't think that getting muted is related to paying for it, which is a bit of a shame. I went to buy Music to Code by the streaming license, which works about £135 here, but Carl's discontinued it, so I just tweeted him before the stream. It's not cheap. No, it's not. It's like $200. It's $135, but he's it says no longer available. So I just tweeted him. I subscribed to the other one, Music to Kobe. Hey, Kobe Alpha. Good evening. How are you? Cody Basie Alpha. Here he is. There we go. Yeah, it's not cheap. So I just tweeted him and just saying, you know, I'm paying for a subscription, so can I just use your music? Anyway, thanks. But I'm pretty sure he's going to say no. Struggling with Azure pipeline deployment. Well, I have done a little bit of that. I am far an expert, though. Far from it. Far from an expert. You need to tell us what your deployment is, Cody Basie Alpha. Maybe we can help. I don't think there's that many of us here at the moment because of my last minute changes, you know. I'm also actually working as we speak. So there's a server copying a VHD that's getting transferred to another client. So that's happening in the background. So I need to keep an eye on that during the stream. Cody Basie Alpha first. Too many files open. Now around to disk space. Oh my. Too many files open. So we have the little ticket application thing that we've been working on. And I hated it. Well, not hated it. We started working on it, and I was working away, and it all felt a bit messy and horrible and a bit ad hoc. So I blew it away and started again. Because I have a habit of doing that. It's probably a bad habit. However, there was some... That sounds like your stream last night. What, you got fed up and blew it away and started again? Or too many files? Messy and horrible. Yeah, I don't know. I'm torn whether you should do that in as much as I don't know why I'm rocking. Sorry, I'll stop rocking. I'm torn in as much as should you work at it to tidy it up, or is it just cut your losses and start again? Anyway, it's a very long way of getting to. In that process, the original one was called Tick because it was for teachers, and it was ticket system. And in that process, I've ended up calling it Tick It, so tick and dash it, as in ticket. That joke. I know it's terrible. This is no better, really. I did actually hold that thought. I appreciate a good dad joke. Yeah. I don't know when it's good though. Let me just do. Oh my god. I got type. I'm feeling a bit flummoxed. Yeah, so this is a very. I'll have a move it. There you go. It moves around really weird. Zoomy, there we go. Obviously you can't see that. I did that because I just wanted to make sure I didn't show anything on stream that I didn't want to show. So this is when I had simple issue management, very serious. But it's no longer that. It is now. Ticket. There we go. I struggle with moving this the other day as well. Anyway, because of that, so I actually thought about what I wanted to do and went away. Why do you have the table names in the columns? For my sanity, so I don't get confused. I I will admit, when I did it, I thought this is probably not a good idea. So you're gonna even shout even more now. I'm very sorry. But I actually did it in the code as well. I'm sorry. I never said this was good practice. Yeah, it's been rebuilt. So we're a little bit further behind than what we were, but we're also hopefully better off. As he clicks run to see if it actually still works. And I've got to now struggle with the concept on stream, which I didn't want to do. I wanted to try and do a little bit of it before streaming. Of doing... Oh, what's it called? It's got my mind. So we do have issues. You have to log in now. You can't get away with it. Good evening, Simon. So this, I'm just showing off the rewrite of the so-called tick it. Do you get it? Do you get it? So hilarious. I gave up on the deployment. Oh heck, why? Never give up. Never give up. Have a rest. You're having a rest from the deployment, but you're not giving up. What's it? Oh, it's gone out of my head. What's it called? So we have these. It's kind of working. So this is where I got up to on the rewrite. I didn't get. I've been so busy in work. It's been unbelievable, which is sad because I sometimes get a chance to play around in work when there's a quiet moment, but that just hasn't happened this month. Well, this year so far. It's for work. I will try again using the Works Azure, which means I can use beefier app service. Just trying F tier. Interesting. Is that why you're running out of space? Because it was too small, too ickle. Yeah, so you do have to log in now, which, you know, I found out wasn't. Entity framework. If you change it from ID, which I found out, it cries and you need to put key in. I did find that much out. So, unfortunately, I need a little bit of help in as much as. So I'm doing all this what I should have done off stream, on stream. So there you go. Yay. I can't find it. I don't want to spend money trying something for work on my own. That is absolutely fair enough. I mean, I get 120 odd credits free with Azure from our Visual Studio account. I'm not too sure how that works. Still working at 8:30 PM on Friday. I can, yes, we do what we do, don't we? Technically, I am still working because I'm monitoring a server, so I may have to go secret every now and again just to see what's going on. My phone lit up. just making sure there's nothing I have to deal with. So, because I keep getting muted, I don't really like the idea of not having any music at all, because I think it goes too quiet, or it forces you to waffle more when you don't necessarily have anything to say. I don't care. Oh, I don't care. I don't work with custom critical systems anymore. So at 5 PM, tools down for me. I know, it's luxury. TB Gamer, that is luxury. Well, sometimes things just bother you and you can't rest. Codebase Alpha, Cody Basey Alpha, I totally get where you're coming from. I have to force myself just to leave work at the door and do what I want to do. Otherwise, I never get around to doing what I want to do, because I'm always working. I know what I'm looking for. Here we go. Right, I'm going to try and build a view model, which traditionally for me, I've always kind of struggled with somewhat. However, I'm downing tools and open a bottle of wine now. Excellent. Sounds like a plan. The other advantages is being able to play Carl's music to CodePipe music is we get rid of these annoying pretzel rocks messages in the chat. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. I don't play music on stream. Yeah, I think it's too quiet. Or is that just me? Pop open a port. I love the way everyone gathers around for the Rambling Geek stream on a Friday evening and basically gets drunk. And I sit here drinking tea. TB Gamers at work. Jammy Red Brew. Lovely. Cody Base Alpha is your intention of drinking the whole bottle. It's only 3:30 PM for me. I would love to crack a beer open rather. But from here, I go do karate on Friday night. It's now sparring night, so I put on pads and gloves and get my arse handed to me by teenagers in a way better condition than me. Lol. You often do watching my stream. What, get drunk? Or finish a bottle? Or both? Oh. Why can't I find what I'm looking for? Here's went for a nice wrong epic of a run in the end. Nice. It's 8:30 here, so a little end week tipple is all good. There you go. Yeah, I haven't drunk any alcohol for over a year now. I've probably had about 10 shandies in that time.
Hollynox91 is now following.
Hollynox91, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, no, that's an old one. That's a really old. Model. See, normally I would do all this before I start the stream and get myself sort of half ready at least, but I just didn't have time tonight, so apologies for this randomness. But it's, you know, randomness, rambling geek, random geek. Nope, don't want to do that. Too bad. And just like that, I've just opened 10 tabs. So that's a good idea. Nope, don't want that in there. When you find something that you were looking for like half an hour the other day, and then you find it again when you're not looking forward for it. SP. That's what they call it. There you go. That's why I can't find it. At least the code I write doesn't only attract this kind of publicity. Investigators fault Boeing for potentially catastrophic software errors in Starline test flight. Ouch. That's not good.
It can only be attributable to human error.
I can't find what I'm looking for. Nah. Oh. Have I found it? I think I've just found it, as you've asked. I was looking for the little guy. Did he say it well enough? Can you hear him over there? I'm not sure how well the microphone picks him up. I was looking to see how to do the read related data, because I couldn't remember how to do it, and I was just looking for a prompt just to get my brain going. I think I've finally found it. Because unfortunately for me, I don't remember it all off the top of my head. Yeah, you can hear it. Oh, good. Good. I need a shave. Wow. Okay, so. I was going to basically create a view model to tie in the issues and responses. Now that command would have been amazing if that worked. Okay, so I'm going to crack on. You're all going to shout at me, and then we'll fix it. Yay! Create a view model for the. Just fix some razor blades to vector, like a bit like this. Yeah, that would go really well, wouldn't it? Right there. Ooh. Yeah, at the moment, he sits with his face facing down. Get something to work first. Yeah, exactly. I'm procrastinating a little bit here. Right, okay, so here's my attempt. New class. So basically, I rewrote this last night from about 9:30 till 11 to fit it in on the stream. Do the thing! Do the thing. I'm trying to do the thing. I really am. See, I'm not entirely sure I'm doing this right already, so there you go. Lol. I can always blow it away and rename it, can't I guess. Oh. Yes. Codebase Alpha. Nor was I, because I was watching it with a little E-Blaster. I never, ever in a million years expected an F-bomb in Star Trek TV series. So I've now told him, unfortunately, that he's going to watch it first before we watch it together. So he might not be able to watch it anymore if that kind of behaviour happens. No spoiler. I've not seen the third one tonight yet. It's only just come out in the UK here. Not index. It wants to be issues. No, I've not seen episode 3 either, so you're safe. Excellent. We have to yet to watch the second episode. All I will say is it's looking like a really good TV series. Yeah. Lol. Shh. Iron Man was the best bit. I'm saving them to binge watch them all when off work. Yeah. I think I'll watch them all again anyway. Don't forget, Janescu, welcome to the stream. There's always the old command. So what I'm doing is following a guide how to do this and applying it to what I'm doing, which is probably not the greatest idea, but hey ho, such is life. Create the instructor. Vector say ha 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 ha. Did he say ha 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 ha? Oh, that's an interesting little hi. What's that off? Oh, it's a remote. I thought that was something different then. Hey! What's this? Oh, it won't zoom in. Oh, here we go. Import OS current file. Let's get Python councils, Python titles. I don't know how Harry spoke Python. Ha! Dadumsh. I learned an interesting fact about Python that I didn't know, and that's where its name came from. Do we know? Do we know where the name came from? Okay, I see what it's doing, I think. So if I do this, add controller. Read, write. I'm going to call this tickets because I don't know what else to call it. Nope, nobody want. Codebase, have you find circuit breaker 2? I'm now actually looking something up for Codebase Alpha because if I can find it, and others, not just really because he's doing the Spectrum project. No. Not going to find it now, am I? There we go, found it. I thought this would be a fun book, maybe something to do with it, well, for me and Ethan really. It's a book showing you how to code the classics from the Raspberry Pi Foundation. So yeah. Might be fun. Yeah, it looks really good. Really good. So yeah, where's that? Where's what? Link above. All right, yeah, the link's above there. I linked it and then opened it. But yeah, this looks really good fun, so I might get this. And then there's the other build your own first person shooter. As well. But yeah, that looks fun. Keep my robot visualized. Loading 3D model. Need to put this on a screen that people can see. It's cool, isn't it? Joy visualize as Heat Map 2. It looks a little bit like is it the Job that went bust? Or failed? It's cool. Are you going to build this? Or is this just for fun? So that should now, if I build a controller, I think it's your end, because apparently I've dropped 0 frames. Yes, I am. I'm trying to do it so it's relational. That's what I'm trying to do. But I've not done it for such a long time. I'm forgetting how it all works. It's fine, Joy. Yeah. I think it must be you because I'm dropping no frames at all. Right, okay, so I've done that. Let's remove these, because why keep them? And then what I tried to do is this model. Which I've just changed the tickets for your certain matches, because I'm crap at naming, and therefore, when I'm trying to work with it, it all becomes a bit just sketchy code. I don't get why it shouldn't remove unnecessary. This is Juicer and Geek Show here. Lol. I think I should change it from Rambling Geek to Random Geek. I don't quite understand why it won't let me pick that. Maybe it's not that he's drunk so much wine that his eyes he's blinking faster, and therefore it looks like I'm jittering. You shouldn't need to import the class itself. Alright, okay, so I can just get away with doing that, and now it's just complaining because I've not used it yet. Okay, let's see what happens. Codebase sound, funny enough, audio is fine. For a change. I did do some pre-stream checking this time. So these guys. So I'm going to adopt their. Okay. Now I am literally copying code as I go, but also trying to adapt it to what I'm trying to do. Cool. Cool, so that worked. Okay. And then I want to do issue. I'm going to get this wrong, so again, don't shout too much. I'm dead conscious because I don't know what I'm doing. Why is it doing context? What did I call it on this? Tick it context. No one's commented on my really bad name for this. Tick it. Oh god. Oh. Yes. That's the wrong one. Yeah, like basically like this. I was going to copy this. That was my foolhardy plan. So if I do, I'm going to type it to try and make myself remember it. Read only. Ticket context. I see what you mean. And then if I do public ticket controller. I've learnt so much in the last sort of year coding on stream.
Kishkelman underscore is now following.
Kishman underscore, thank you for the follow. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I was going to go back and put the underscore, but I don't need the underscore because there you go, there you go, there you go. Show. What have I done wrong? Oh, tick and tickets. Come on, Wayne. Be consistent. That's how it works. As soon as you get a project to work on, it's a lot easier to learn as you know what to ask. Yeah. Thanks, Simon. Don't know why it's not happy at the moment, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Context equals context. Whoa, what happened with autocomplete then? Remember when I was picking up Angular, it was a lot easier once we started using it for work and needed to learn motivation and context. Yeah, so glad we have something fairly needed to work on developer. Yeah, so am I. I mean, I've started thinking of all kinds of things we could try with this. And now I've said that, I can't think of any I thought of. There's just loads of little things we could try and build in, like having a, maybe a little chat box we can use Signal R or something, whereby you can chat with support or something. Just loads of little features you could add in. Get it hosted in Azure and allow you to create an account and have it spin up and create its own little subdomain with the DNS and all that. And there's an alternative motive behind that one because there's a project that I may be writing for a friend. Microsoft AR bot framework. There you go. We could use that. Good idea to write that down in Azure develops GitHub issues tomorrow. Yeah, Simon, I checked it. I checked this in last night to GitHub, and I was about to do it, and it felt too soon, but I should have. I don't know why I didn't really. So there you go. Now we've got that, so I can carry on with this. Oh wait, let me just go to context. Now I have a context. Dot issue. Now all I want to include. Remember, you don't have to go immediately to GitHub for a new project. Yes, that's a project in GitHub for this. Okay. You can always commit locally and work locally until you're happy. I did it, TV Gamer, purely so I had a backup of it. If more so than anything else. It is public. But that's why I did it. I guess I could mark it private, but I don't really see the point. It is only a fun learning project, really. Include. For work, I have Notepad++ text doc with working notes in it. That and Microsoft To Do is a good option for non-formal personal backlog, not the main project stuff. Yeah. So I tend to use OneNote for notes, but yeah, could use that. So we'll use I for issue. Oh, it's not an async method. Why is it not async? What's going on? Why is that not? Issue, that's where. Or just make a Trello board, yeah. And then make sure that document is up to date on Friday, so you're Monday. Yeah. How good it went over there. I mean, Microsoft Whiteboard has some funky features in. Just to go off on a tangent. You've got all these templates. So I think someone said Trello board, and it made me think of you've got this. Which you can resize. Then you can add a note. And you can drag them. So I thought that was really cool. The drag and dropping doesn't work as I expect on this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you can give it a title. You can go over here and you can edit these points. And you can put your completed ones in. Yeah, I just thought it was nice. Really like Whiteboard. Anyway, I keep distracting myself. I don't understand why the include's not working. Oh, yes I do. I think. I hope. Oh no, maybe not. The problem I have. No, not if. Why is it not drilling down? What am I missing? Yeah, could it be? It's probably still down the pub. Ah. There we go. I was missing the reference. Now it's fixed. I was very confused then. Include... I have no idea. See, this is where my understanding of the link query is going to let me down. Oh. So if I just want to include all issues and then the responses as well, could I get away with this? Will that do what I think it will do? Or am I wrong? Probably wrong. Feed where? issue ID issue. If I recall right. Okay. Yeah, they sort of allude to that here. So they've got theirs is in, but obviously I've specified the GUI. They're passing it in. I keep pressing something on my keyboard and it keeps changing. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh god. You give me all the responses for the issue. Yeah, I'm just wondering whether I'm building this right, because I was thinking get the ticket details and have all the responses. That's right, isn't it? That's what you said. If you want to filter, do that first. So they had I don't want an int, I want a GUID. Sure it was lowercase. Oh, why has it gone to overwrite and not insert? Sucks. What have I done? I think it should be the issue ID. I need to fix my keyboard insert. It's going to drive me crazy. What have I done? Oh, is it a Visual Studio setting then? There it is, over. Huh? Control Shift R. When did I do that? Oh, this is silly. Because this keyboard doesn't have an insert key. Did this the other night as well. Yeah, this keyboard's got a if you hold delete too long, it does like a double thing. Well, then get a proper keyboard. Yeah, I am working on it. It's a really nice keyboard, Simon. I can't remember which key it is. On a second. I have an idea. How about this for a fix? Holy hell. Here you go, fixed it. Can't program on a keyboard without all the keys. I know. I mean, I'm going to try. Oh. No, there's back there. I mean, it's. Oh, there's a cup of tea. It's a really nice keyboard. But it's American, and the UK one's coming out hopefully next week. So I can get a UK one. Software keyboard for the win. Yeah! I couldn't remember what the key combination is, so rather than looking it up, it was the quickest thing I could think of doing. ID. Right. So all I want to do at the moment is bring up a list of all the issues with all the responses for that issue. If that makes sense. You need a keyboard with the ins, home, page up, page down, delete, page block as a set of 3 and 3 above row keys. Yeah. I might end up going back to that. You might be right. But I really do like this keyboard. Really do like it. Homing in so much. This is the one I have. I think. Is that the kind of layout you're talking about? Yeah, that will be just, yeah. I mean, that's more traditional, but they're not bringing this one out in the UK format, I don't think. And then this is the one. I mean, that's not too bad. Once it's in UK, assuming the layout doesn't change all that much. This is the one they bring out in the UK. I mean, for 69 quid, well, it won't be quite that, but you know what I mean. I use Dell an awful lot, as on my stream typing is so bad. Yeah, I'm not the greatest typist. Too many years of finger pecking and then being fast at it. Or fastish. So we passed in the GUI and we get da-da-da-da. And then I suppose we should, in theory, I had a QPad mechanical, in fact I have two of them, as one of my clients saying they want at home. What's a QPad? QPad. Do you have a link to said keyboard? Because I've never heard of that. So I'm going to try and adapt the code that I'm looking at to what I think I need. Call this issues ID. Or actually, it should actually be named the same, shouldn't it? Really. That's not the model. What the model? What did I call it? Issues underscore ID. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, here comes a QPad. I've never heard of QPad. Ooh. Optical switch. Oh. There's so many keyboards out there. Make this bigger. Get bigger. There you go. Holy heck, what's this thing? That volume. Takes a lot of getting used to it as it types so silly fast. Well, yeah, that's assuming you can type fast, which I can't, so. I have the old 80 version. What is that? Is that a volume control? I don't know what it is. Switchable switch keyboard. What's that mean? Oh, you can take the switches out and change it. Can you change the actual switches? So it's not on Amazon. This is close to my ones. Ooh, hello. so many, so many. I don't know why this matters to me. I mean, it doesn't with this one, I suppose, but can you control RGB through software? You've probably not even tried. Hello, Riley Don. Yes, we are randomly doing keyboards again. Because on my American keyboard, there's no insert key. And when you hit the del key, if you hold it for 3 seconds or something, it then changes to insert. And I just did it in Visual Studio. And I couldn't remember how to get out of it. So I had to use a software keyboard, on-screen keyboard rather, to hit the insert button, because I couldn't remember. It's just a good response to the how keyboard replaced rest with a gel, same as I use for mouse. I want to get a Razer keyboard for my main game. Hello, I did say hello, didn't I, Riley Don? I thought I did. Why is Vector woke up? He's driving around. Oh, he's trying to find home. He wants power. He's run out of power. I will get you power. I will get you power. There you go, little Vector dude. Yeah, you did. Anyway, I'm distracting you again. That's how the stream goes. Vector hyphen say hey. You missed the hyphen. I don't even know what I was doing. And back to the code. Well, it's a good job you said that, because I was like literally just going to buy one just to see, because you know, why not? Because I really do love this keyboard, but it is getting a bit annoying with the whole question marks and hashes and things not in the right place. He has gone to sleep because he just ran out of battery, so he may not wake up. He's asleep. Nope, he's not having any of it. Hey, here's Coded Beard. We were wondering whether you were stuck in the pub. Good evening. There you go. Right, okay, anyway. I am going to put those to one side and try and write some, you know, actual code. It's always a good idea. Unusual for me, I know. You know what you need there? You need an equals. That's what you need there. You be doing your Python API. That's all done, Dom. Currently, Vector's running on the Pi. He's grabbing all the commands. He grabs all the links. So I've got to copy the links, so I don't have to note them down while the stream's going on. So that's all done. I'm losing track of chat. Oh, that was a joke by Taniscu. In the middle of having a meltdown, just full house. Why is it terrifying? Another one. Another one of the same. Nice. Congrats. Yeah, congrats. Using C#. Yeah! I like C#. Thanks. Currently trying not to panic. Turns out that's effing terrifying. What? Buying a house? That's true. So terrifying from that point of view. Yes. Granted. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's not working for me. I wanted to. I paid my mortgage off a while back. Wow, heck, congratulations. That was good motion. I don't think I'll ever get that. Yeah. It takes people to die to enable it these days. Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. That would start there. I didn't realise. Heck. I'm confused. Yet again. That's okay. There was no flow going on really. Have we got into policies and .NET Core yet? Huh? In a word, Dom? No. What are you referring to? That should be this week. Are you using .NET Core now, day to day? I didn't think you were. I thought you were still stuck in 4.5 line or 4.8 line. What am I doing wrong here? That's in there. That's that. That's in there. That's there. I've only got issue and issue. Yeah, but Judging Greek is doing a great lot of code into that code beard, but he's requested at the moment. I need some code distractions for my intended do authorization policies. Why? Got that. I mean, don't understand. Yeah, wasn't that in .NET 4 land? Before .NET Core came along. Oh shit, caught foot on cable. So ish. Oh. If I finally twig what I'm doing wrong, that should be. Maybe. Not convinced. Squirrel. I've only just moved on to .NET Core. Like Gravity said, we were stuck on a .NET Core visa until I moved in. Music's a little loud this evening, only a little. That can be fixed really easily. How's that? Well, I was just signing my first NDA. Okay. Tell us about that. Oh, yeah. So I would have thought you'd have a MS NDA. I don't understand why I don't get the. I should be getting a where after issue, but I'm not. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh crap! I didn't do two lists. Alright, okay. Where is it? Issues is, I assume, a single object. Oh. Right, okay, so no, it's not. Might be actually. We have issues and issue in DB set. Am I reusing it too much? Yeah, I get that mixed up a lot, if I'm honest. Bear with me, I'm just experimenting. No, I clearly don't understand how this works at all. Oh, there's no using system link. Is that my only issue? Let's try that again then. I think that was the issue, wasn't it? I didn't have the. Oh my goodness, Codebase Alpha. I think you mentioned Dapper all the time, every stream. I want to be able to walk before I run. Wow, that was really hard work. I made hard work of it. For sure. Thanks, Simon, for the little tip that I was messing up completely. I don't. Why is that on a base? I actually did like Dapper when I used it in the dev chat. You guys. Dev chat. Maybe still wrong. Not sure exactly what I'm trying to do, but this may hit the database. Yeah, I'm just trying to. Yeah, I'm not. Hopefully, it will make sense. In as much as this should just bring back a single record if there's nothing passed in. But then I didn't do this, did I? I thought it was a full ORM. Venetia? Is that how you pronounce your name? Yeah, to answer the question how I got this to work. Bayshard, sorry. I'm using the what's the Microsoft font called? I can't remember what it's called. Microsoft, what they're called, glyphs. There's lots of different types of coding fonts out there. Cascadia Code, that's the one I'm using. Let's get a link to this. Discusses glyphs and whatnot. Thanks, Codebase Alpha.
Not as usually defined as negation of a word. Or
oh my word,
words.
Alexa, stop.
Sorry, something went wrong.
Too many Alexas. And I think that's actually got a link to Cascadia Code in there as well. Somewhere on the GitHub. There you go, there it is. There we go. So if you download that and install that, you'll get the same glyphs. What size do you have Cascadia? As I tried it and it looked like junk in smaller font sizes and bigger sizes. Took too much space. That is pretty cool. Checking it out. Thanks. You're very welcome. Simon, was that a question to me? Because if I go back to 100%, this is just the default, and then I just zoom in. Does it not look like junk on stream? Linkages or glyphs, yeah. Yeah, when I go small, it's hard to read. Yeah, but to be fair, it is more of a it's meant to be for terminal, isn't it? To be fair. That's where it originally came from. Compared to the default VS fonts, I personally don't like the code. Oh, nice. Coded beard. So basically, without generating complex SQL, I agree. Code is good. It is nice in the new WinTerminal, but in terminal, it's close to 12.5 default. Yeah, I mean, there might be better. I've not really tried, to be honest with you. I just liked it when I put it on. Whereas in Visual Studio, it's what's 9 points. I use glitches everywhere now. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's very real with my view. Yeah, I like it. That's what I found EF to be doing. Generate a complex SQL when it didn't need to. Oh, okay. Yeah, for simple mapping you can rely on it, but for anything more complicated, it relies on you rather than generate a load. What EF does, or are we talking about Dapper now? I've lost concept. Too many conversations going on at once. Ah, right, okay. So, incidentally, I am copying this code and adapting it to what I think I need, so it could be completely wrong. Because I don't know enough about Link to do it off the top of my head. I'm probably using it completely wrong because I've not even read the article. Lol. YOLOing it. Only complex code that SQL's visible do the object thing for you, but it makes you write the correct SQL for it. EF comes into its own saving complex object graph, work unit of work transacted. I was still in U when I was using EF, to be fair. Basically, EF basically gets it wrong. You want the where up top of the context. Sorry, Rambling Geek. I have no idea why you're saying sorry, but that's fine. Thank you for the apology. Wow. I can't keep up. Database first, the F is broadening, so unusable in my opinion. Did quite a bit of code first, but I avoid it as far as I can. Really? I've always. I mean, when I did this for another thing ages ago, I like code first. EF. I have to admit that I personally avoid EF since 5 because it's one of those false safety nets. You think you're helping yourself, but actually you're just pointing a loaded gun at your feet. As it stands, context issue, which is Simon's trying to help me and I'm trying to keep up in chat and not getting anywhere. Context issue, which is issues plural. We'll bring back all issues in the basis that include record children for all issues. EF got a lot better with core with Fluent API. Rambling Geek, it works until you really don't. Okay, but it's fine if you use it here. Rambling Geek, don't be put off. I'm not being put off. It's fine. But read Dapper versus the answer is both, please. Twitch Loft, where single first. Yeah. I need to figure out what I'm trying to do, don't I, really? Rather than trying to see what I'm actually trying to do on stream now. My plan was to get my head around all this and get a plan before, but because I started late, I didn't have a chance, unfortunately. Yeah, I accept that you've improved a lot with core, but I still find the trade-off point to be cliffs. Yeah, EF core was creaky when I used it 7 years ago. I'm not a huge fan of generating my own migrations. When I came to my current company, I was introduced to Fluent and Hibernate and love it, mainly because I'm lazy. Lol. I've been using Server Stack OMR Lite for years. I thought Dapper was mostly the same, and Micro, but I must say OMR Lite is far superior. I love these debates. There's also always some kind of debate or discussion every stream, and I love it. Well, who cares what you're trying to do on stream? That's amazing. To be fair, Codebeard, I'm using a custom ADO provider and SPs, store procedures, I presume, for work project. And I thought being critical of the table name, the property was going to derail. Lol. Codebeard, Rambo, I thought you would like that one. It's a good job that I actually don't see these streams as me actually trying to be productive. I think it would help you here if you write out in comments what you want this method to do in English. How about this, Simon? I want it to work, please. How's that? Does that help? No. All the vectors and stuff, Alexa. Sorry, I couldn't resist that one. A good start. Brilliant. What does work mean to you? Fair enough. Just like my Git commits. Interested, which I need to check those ORRs. I've used Pets and Poco a few times via Umbraco? I never know how to pronounce that word. I found it's pretty nice. Yeah, always happens. Wow, I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours and I've not stopped for a break. No wonder I'm gasping for a tea. Getting change stuff. Yeah, that's pretty my comments. Do people ever get that verbose with Git comments? Try and say that twice. I feel like I've had a drink. Upgrading the .NET 1 waveforms app did a works upgrade. Try it in steps, Rambling Geek. Indeed. That's not a bad idea. Anyway, I'm off to crash on the sofa for a while before we see you all. Cheers, Copy Beardy. Have a good one. Have a nice weekend. It takes a lot, re-git commands to commit in professional. It matters a lot, I should say. Kobe, you were drunk on coding. Yeah. That worked for a mount or SO. Huh? Depending on the changes, try to be focused as possible. Like step 1, get the thing to step 2, check the thing or something. Oh, you mean, are you talking about git commit comments? Code a beard, then I had to replace loads of the code with modern stuff of the UI, and at that point, the Dapper arrived. Excellent. Wow. Anyway. If I could show you all the diff. Yeah, to process the book, working effectively with legacy code, changed my opinions on that sort of thing. Why is it complaining about has no key? What has no key? What? 90,000 lines of project. Oops, sorry for hitting the mic. Change was epic. Sound can be tedious to write messages for each commit if you're doing the DD style test code react to commit. You're basically my specialty. Yep, can't be arsed with that. Lol. You hate our commits. I do the make sure it's passing unit tests by the time you check it in style. Regards grammaticism in the real. I can't say that. I need a drink. I've seen things like fixed it because it broke and I cry. Lol. Update. I feel you. So is the no sort of common syntax to doing it informative? I know there's no primary key, but it's a model. It's a view model. Why does it need a primary key? Confused. Most effective has been, if you read this 5 years from now, would you have any idea? It's a view mod. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know why the scaffolding didn't work there. Codebase alpha. Yeah, commit message should tie to a ticket number and should be 16 summary, I presume that means, of the change with details or any keynotes being picked up in the pull request. Right, okay, so you link it back. Yeah, that makes sense actually. I've had a couple of, cause it would, which was promptly followed by commit ID from earlier in the year, something by helpful messages from that dev. Ticket number is the most important thing. Exactly what rally and ticket number. Again, real world pragmatism out there. Sorry about that. None of the can remember the commit was. Lol. Do you know if that would be happy if you were someone else's branch commit history you were picking up? God. Right, let's try that again. They're modifying existing. Okay. Well, congrats, Bleeps. You're the first thing has called me all morning. I need to still run my Gig CRM for tickets. Ours is so old and awful. Ha, lol. Yeah, let's get it working first. I like a good commit message if I have to go back and figure out what I was working on in the past, the time tracking, things like that. This is just a test. I'm going to delete it if it works and do it again. Maybe. No, that worked. call has no key, but you don't. Code-based alpha, do you want me to find you in my head here right now? Depends, by the way, I'm a consultant. In an ideal world, I try to use branches, but most of the time, we just do it on master. Haha. Yeah, a little bit like I am right now. Real one lock masters. Someone's going to kill me now. Lol. Or it's important to create DevOps strategy that matches how the team work, including get practice strategies. Master isn't the trunk. Okay. Masters, what? So you can make. Just realised I was reading that silently without actually reading it out loud, which was a bit silly. There you go. Okay, so I want that view model. And then theory, I should be able to pinch this for speed. Go. Chat has just taken off. Someone's going to kill me for that now. It's important to create DevOps strategy that matches how the team work. Did I read this before? We get flow everything branch. So on some of our projects, we have a dev trunk. Everything gets merged into dev, though not necessarily released anywhere. I have 3 stages of branching. Like I like to implement from very simple to more complex. Master is what gets released. So you merge from dev to master if you want to go somewhere. We do similar coded beard, but with more branches, and devs have personal branches off dev, and then also number branches off QA and UAT for both fixers and hot fixers to prod respectively. To be fair, I did do that for a major set of changes to RCRM, but most of the time I like to watch the world burn. Wow. Simon, yeah, that was a little simplified in the explanation, but got the idea. We create release branch merge to that for the UAT, and then merge to both master. UAT, by the way, is user accessible testing, as far as I'm aware, and then merge to both master and develop for the actual release of basic Git flow. TBG Automod is tough. Have a good weekend. Automod is tough. I did actually approve it. Have a good weekend. Thanks TB Gamer for joining us. Sorry I missed you go a little bit earlier. I should really pull my finger. Get your lurk on Kodi Base Alpha. I should really put my finger on use Git better. See TB Gamer, Samming. It all gets more interesting when you're tracking a version in UAT, one in QA, integrations in dev, and have a pair of devs making a long running change branch for feature branch, and still running a BAU and a feature backlog. I'm not sure what BAU is. Like I said, the real world is more complicated than most books or blogs make out. There's a lot more balls in the air. TB Gamer, well, as informed as this exclusion it promises to be, I have to get my ass kicked. Have a safe and happy weekend all. Sorry I missed that. TB Gamer rather. Definition of hell, Simon. Merge into a common branch as soon as possible. Feature flags to the rescue. That's what we use dev for. Codebase Alpha as a ops person by history. All I care about that it works. So all releases, even for tests, have to come from the same branch. Now feature flags are something I really need to implement. Interesting. I think we get away with it because we're a 3-man team at the moment. Hey Dom, do you want to be a 4-man team? I'm certainly not options. I'm not an ops person, to be honest. Lurk, that was Kodi Base Alpha lurking. Got that once ending. Could be a Code Base Alpha. I'm technically not anymore, but I'm still a person who ultimately gets woken up at 2 AM for stuff breaking. Heck, you know feature flags suck in ASP.core. Oh, I thought feature flags was a flag in. No, why? Right, yep, you can do a lot more flexible and small team. Once it gets to close to 10, it gets more complicated. It's not built by the ASP team. Feature flags, I'm assuming that was in reference to. It's built by the Azure team. Right, this is just me messing with my... Oh, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Have I got model twice in here? Oh. This is where it all breaks now. Yeah, we don't need that. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Get rid of that for now. It's not built by the ASP, it's built by the Azure. Have always done feature flags manually, and so heavily skewed in Azure. The trick is to kill them off as soon. By all means, from Lingy. Sammy Gaming is one of those things that I could do, but what the should I have to? Sammy Gaming way back in the day once worked on a system that had 200 flags and configs. Absolute nightmare. I've never used a package for a feature flag, to be honest. If you just want to enable disable something by config, it's not a lot of code. Wowzers. Bebop. Yeah. Holy mother. A button I very rarely use because I very rarely swear. What did I call it? tickets. This ain't gonna work. I don't think. Shh. GNSQ sent that. Ah, you got the. Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's a holy button. Back to say ORM to rule them all. I want ORM to rule them all. There you go. He said it. Yes. It's running. Stop it. What was I thinking? Why did I call it that? That would have been a good button for this morning. Wow, my phone's blew up. I've got loads of messages on my phone. I have no idea what's going on. This is going to die. I think this is going to die. It's going to die. No, it didn't die. Look at that. Wowzers. So this is coming from the view model. That died because it's got no way. There is no details. It doesn't exist. And that'll die because delete doesn't exist. So what I want to display below here now. Hang on. Oh, getting confused. Oh, I'm not logged in. Oh my god. Oh my word. Oh my word. Must log in. One of the companies we bought, the DNS provider was supposed to be transferring the domains to us. What they actually did was delete all the company's external records. Now, Cody Beardy. Cody Beardy? No, Cody Beard. This brings me to an idea that I had. I mean, it's not really needed anymore, but wouldn't it be cool to be able to query someone else's DNS and then you save that to your account? So, a long time ago, I started pursuing this idea. This is running Azure. No, I don't want to write a DNS server. I don't think I could. But you can query the records, couldn't you? And then save that into your own database. So you get like a history of DNS, and then you could have it querying regularly. Yeah, you do. Yeah, because I'm so skilled. I'm such a professional programmer, aren't I? Why is this taking so long to spin up? Good old Azure. I mean, yeah, technically could just be text files. Why is this? There you go. Hey. So yeah, when I joined our company, we had our own name server running on an internal network and external server. Poor on the geek having to deal with that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, writing foobar and everything stopped on DNS. When .NET Core first, I wrote to DNS server. Nice. So this was me starting with that idea and then never executing it fully. It was terror bad. In what way? Performance? Yeah, so my idea was to grab these and then write these into your own little database, and then you build up your own history. Rewrote it in Rush, which didn't suck quite so much. Can no one see that? Anyway. That's what's going to work out, wasn't it? What am I looking at? So yeah, that should be issues. No, go back. Yay. But yeah, DNS is actually really simple and stupidly hard. Yeah. Because the way DNS actually works is because it's all text files, basically. That's really easy, but the queries and stuff I can imagine being awkward. Tickets. So these could, yeah, these are going to be the users' tickets. Interesting. What interesting? Riley Dom. Always the 1%. So if these are tickets for me, I guess. And then when we click on one, we want it to show all the history for that ticket, I guess. Is that how we want it to work? Oh, changing my mind how it works on the fly. It's never a good idea, is it? Might be worth mopping up something like pencil. Could have been. I completely forgotten that we were even looking at that again. What? I'm confused. What's pencil? Is that like a wireframe app? I once wrote down NHS Choices API. Oh, you took down API. Haha. Wow, I did a DDoS on their API by accident. Oh my god, lol. I just did it without really obviously thinking about it. But is it what I went to put wireframe in? Well, at least it was safe for work to do that with. Yeah, exactly. I've never heard of pencil. This sounds good. No. Is this what you meant, Simon? Or are we talking about a different type of pencil? Pencil project, wireframe to. Oh, that's it. Oh, that was it. That was the right one. Ooh, fancy. Is it free? It looks like it's free. Let's download it. Yeah, I've definitely got it in my head what I want to do. But this has always been my style of just you know. Oh God, you're talking about work. I'm meant to be monitoring a server. Ooh. I forgot about it. Stand by. It's basic, but it does sketchy QE, so users don't get ideas about things being done already. And it's the right price. Free! Let me just log on to work and check the server. Please stand by. You should probably ask Alexa to set a reminder for the work check. I know, yeah. I just suddenly went, oh crap. Oh, crap. Ah, that's mint. How did you manage that? I'm just like a rack and bullet. Haha, that's mint coded bead. How did you manage? I'm confused. How did Riley Dom? What did Coded Beardy do? I'm confused. Oh, this data center. Yes, I've had all kinds of weird, wonderful things work. Excellent. I'm amazed. So a 1 terabyte file, a VHD, off a virtual server is copied in approximately 4.5 hours. So yeah, let me just send the notification out on Teams so all the engineers know. And we are done. Send. Excuse me, why I just work? Ooh, it's ours, Rumblegee. No, it's not yours. Not yours, Mr. Dum Dum. Mr. Dum Dum. Mr. Dum Dum. When you are supposed to be doing a rolling restart and instead you do a rolling shutdown. Oops, that's never good. Had a cleaner shut down a UPS setup once by plugging a Henry Hoover in. Yes, right, okay, Simon. A long time ago, and just to emphasize how long ago this, we had a Novell server that I looked at in one of my old companies, and we just moved into a new building, and the MD at the time thought it was a good idea to have our rack server at the top of the stairs, so when guests came in, they could see all the little blinky lights. So it had a glass door on it, and it had a PDU strip down the left-hand side, and she saw a plug. She opened the door. We won't go into reason why the key was in the door, but she opened the door, she plugged the Hoover in, turned the Hoover on, it overloaded the UPS, and it all just went poop. Shouldn't have happened, in fairness, but it did. So I've had that happen. That was fun. But yes, cleaners. It's not like it wasn't. That's all the UPS plugs, also with bright red kind. Which should have been obvious. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's that done. That's that done. Oh, crap. I thought I clicked the wrong thing then, and this was a massive battery rack system wired into the mains. Yeah, a Ring main UPS. I've installed one of those a long time ago. Dum Dum. Mr. Dum Dum. Yeah, don't know where that came from. However, that is how I'm going to refer to you now. Dum Dum. We had a cleaner who managed to get into the alarm server room without setting off the alarm and then kill the power board by plugging in a Henry. How did she get in there? I mean, so I can close that. I can come off that. I can close this. Download the pencil. I can open pencil. And I can, oh God, go back to that. No idea, never figured it out. Wow. Them Henrys Hoovers, I swear they should require an operator certificate like a chainsaw. Do not plug into server connected mains. We gave her an award for being a ninja. Is it me? Does this software look really like old, or am I being mean? Create a new document. Shapes. We have shapes. Rectangles. Wow. Look, we can do XP style text boxes and stuff. Mobile, iOS, desktop. Don't want to do desktop. Ah, there you go. Web elements. H1, H3, H4. Table. Heading. Recommend Sketchy GUI. It was a magnetic alarm. It should have triggered. Indeed. There we go. Desktop Sketchy GUI is good. What, for a web? Even for a web? Ah. Breadcrumb. Oh, look at that. See, this is my website. It's going to look like this. There we go. Can we get some properties on this? Oh, we can. How do I insert more columns and stuff? Yeah, it's all the same stuff. That reminds me the fun I was talking about earlier with the purchase company. It just reminded me we need to check how UPS works at some point, I think. Sure. It's a chargeable job, I think, Dom. There's 2 chargeable jobs that's come up in recent history in the last 6 weeks, and none of it's been approved. So the IPs belong to HP. The approved IT has recorded their external IPs. What? How's that even happen? How can their IPs belong to HP? I'm really confused. Lots of work stuff happened. Just remind the previous the IPs belong to HP. They were releasing them or something. Hang on a second. You leased IPs. What? Oh, they leased IPs and have been ripping them off for years. Wow. So I think Simon's trying to tell me is once I render this, does it comes out like a pencil drawing? Yeah, fair enough. I'm hi, you know what my play. Yep. I was trying to be as tactful as possible, but at the end of the day, everything's possible, everything's doable. Nothing's free. No, the pencil looking one is the Windows Sketchy GUI. The Windows Sketchy GUI. What happened? Nothing to do with them at all. He'd just written down the first IP's Google, I suspect. Oh, okay. My shapes, clip art. Oh, some more properties over here. There you go. That's where we can do columns and stuff. Handwriting. Simon, this is going to be useful for that other project, which I don't know whether I'm allowed to talk about on stream just yet. Not to do what partly worse is that the T3 engineers only sent to me as their external. It to me, I presume that is, as their external. Yeah, hit me off. Offline. Yeah, I will. Thanks. Look, sketchy circle. I see what you're saying about the sketchy stuff now. Dink. They belong to HP. So hang on. So did they have A records or something pointing to HP IP addresses, and they thought they were theirs? Is this what we're saying? That's what it sounds like we're saying. Sketchy stuff, so users don't think it's done when you export a presentation in a browser. Gotcha. So how do I export this? Let's say, you know, this was my fantastic system. Do you just say save tools? I thought it'd be like a bit where you save it to present. He had recorded it in an Excel spreadsheet and one of my colleagues read that and just sent it to me without checking it. Yeah, file export. That's what I just... Did I not see it? Oh, export there. Durr. Ah, right, okay. So let's do a PDF just for... Okay. Okay, gonna have a good night. Thanks for the stream, Rumble Geek. Have a good time. Thanks, Riley Dom. I think I'm going to wrap it up soon anyway. It's been going for two hours, and I want to go off and get my head around these link tables and figure out exactly what I want to do. And then I've got my boy tomorrow, and I'm hoping to stream again tomorrow. So it's probably a good time to wrap it up. I like this though, Simon. This is going to be really useful for sketching out how the other program's going to work. Huh. Excellent stuff. Templates. What have they got? Wow, that's really old, isn't it? The old iOS. Shout if you want to hand offline. I'm not available tomorrow during the day, but free. That's fine, Simon. Thank you very much. Can respond to WhatsApp. Okay, cheers, Simon. Excellent, just in time for me to pass out and then wake up in the horror of buying a house in the home countries. Counties, even. Yeah, should we wrap it up here? Should we go and raid somebody? Who's around to raid? Because I want another drink and I want to go and watch Picard. Oh look, there's an ugly guy on the screen. Who's actually streaming? Oh, Code and Pilot. Let's go to Carrie. Cancel that. Cancel that. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for all the help as always. Thank you for joining me this evening. It's always fun. No matter what happens. Sorry for my lack of knowledge. I'm hoping to get better. That is my aim. However, I'm typing that command wrong. Have a great weekend. I shall see you all soon. I will try and stream tomorrow night, possibly. It all depends on my boy. Other than that, thank you again. It's been amazing. And I will see you next time. Bye bye. Say hi to Carrie and I'm fighting with the command. Thanks, Simon. Thanks for the cruise. Oh. God. Why is this raid command not working? There you go. Got it. Okay, let's go. Bye.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching.
Returned documents paying special attention to the fields added by the cognitive skills, people, organizations, locations, key phrase, languages, and translated text. Sure, people, Max. Is his name Max? I don't think his name is Max. Oh, I'm getting raided. Thank you, Rambling Geek. I wanted to see your stream. Alright, well, it's not quite perfect, apparently. Sweet! I can do that. How's Vector today? Evening. He's good.